I hope you're having a happy holidays so far, because today, to celebrate this special day, we're going to be taking a tour around the United States and looking at 20 different towns or villages that are either winter or Christmas themed named, or are known for its huge Christmas celebrations around this time of year. So, buckle up and get your snowshoes ready as we're going to be taking a tour across the United States. Let's go! First up on the list is Santa Claus, Georgia, located off of US Highway 1. And this looks like a neat little town here with all its cool Christmas decorations. And as a bonus, the road leading into the town is called December Drive, so that's pretty cool. And is a place that I definitely want to visit. A place that I definitely want to visit is Leavenworth, Washington, because I heard that this place is known for Christmas festivities. And it's also in the mountains located off of US Highway 2. Next up on the list is North Pole, Alaska, located off of Alaska Highway 2. And I actually covered Alaska 2 last Christmas because of this town here, so definitely want to visit it someday. Next up on the list is McAdenville, North Carolina, located off of North Carolina Highway 7. And this town is known as Christmas Town, USA, so might have to check it out someday. Next up on the list is Bethlehem, Georgia, which is located off of Georgia Highway 11. Sure, it doesn't have much to it, but it does look pretty interesting to visit. Next up on the list is Rudolph, Wisconsin, off of Wisconsin 13 and 34. And just like Bethlehem, Georgia, it doesn't have much to it, but it does look pretty interesting to visit because of the small town vibes. Next up on the list is Winter Haven, Florida, off of US Highway 17. And I chose this place is because of winter. Next up on the list is Nicholasville, Kentucky, off of Business US Highway 27. And it has a cool downtown. And plus, the reason I chose this place is because of St. Nicholas. Next up is Mount Holly, North Carolina, off of North Carolina Highway 27. And this looks actually a pretty cool town during Christmas time, so I might have to visit it again. And it's in close proximity to McAdenville. Next up is Christmas, Michigan, which is, I think, an unincorporated community. But it does have some cool Christmas vibes with the Santa and this big red building here. And it's located off of M28 in the Upper Peninsula. Next up on the list is Pennsylvania, or Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, off of Pennsylvania 36 and US Highway 22. And Pennsylvania 36 is the road that leads into downtown, which actually looks kind of interesting. Next up on the list is Frostburg, Maryland, off of Maryland Highway 36 and US 40 alternate. And it has some pretty stunning views in the background, along with a nice looking downtown. Now we're going back into the state of Florida, as we are now on Florida Highway 50, which passes through Christmas. And once again, it doesn't have much to it, but it does look pretty interesting. Next up on the list is Winter, Wisconsin, off of Wisconsin Highway 70. And once again, the small town vibe is making me want to visit it one day. And here we have a place off of Interstate 84 in Utah called Snowville. And it doesn't have much to it, but it does have some pretty stunning scenery of the mountains in the background. Now we're going back into the state of Pennsylvania. We're going through Snowshoe, Pennsylvania, located off of Pennsylvania Highway 144. And it's a nice little small town with some beautiful scenery in the background. In this place here, Santa Claus, Indiana, is the entire reason why I decided to do this gimmick video in the first place. I chose it because I read it in a book somewhere, so yeah, it's definitely a place I want to check out. Next up is Frost, Minnesota, off of Minnesota Highway 254, or former 254, because it was degraded into a county route not so long ago. Next up is Holiday, Texas, off of Business US 82 and 277. And this kind of looks like a cool little town that I want to visit, and plus it has an old-timey Dairy Queen here. You don't see much of those anymore. And then finally, to round out our Christmas themed list is Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, which is located off of Pennsylvania 378, which actually used to be Interstate 378. And the reason I chose this place is, once again, it's associated with Christmas. And as a bonus, it was actually found on Christmas Eve in 1741. Plus, it looks like a kind of cool city that I want to visit in Eastern Pennsylvania. And I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour around the United States using those cool Christmas-themed places. And as for some of those places, I definitely want to check them out one day because they sure do look interesting, despite some of them being like really small towns. Anyways, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and I'll see y'all next week as we conclude the year to see all the highways that I've been on up until 2024. So, bye!